Today, we are talking about branding.
Branding for long-term growth.
Yeah, long-term
Well, it's
growth.
important.
We've got a stack of articles and research here that we've been going through.
Yeah.
And I think the first thing that I wanted to touch on is that,
A lot of people think of branding as just like your logo,
right,
your tagline or something like that.
your colors.
But it's really so much more than that.
It really is.
It's this whole kind of feeling that people get when they think about your company.
Right. It's the entire
That
experience.
someone has with your business.
Yeah.
Like imagine you walk into a store, right? And their website is super sleek and easy to navigate. The staff is friendly and knowledgeable.
Even like the way they wrap your purchase feels special. All of that contributes to your perception of their brand.
Exactly. And a lot of the stuff that we were reading was talking about how a good brand story is so essential to a brand.
Absolutely. It's like a narrative that connects with your audience on a deeper level.
Yeah, it's like
It's deeper than just a transaction or something like that.
it's this like emotional connection that people make with your brand.
That's right.
So when you're developing a brand story, what are some of the things that these articles are suggesting that people really focus on?
Well, the biggest thing is you need a clear mission and vision.
Okay.
And it should answer questions like,
What problem are you solving for your customers? Or what values drive your business?
right, so what are we about? Why should people care? Okay, so you've got your brand story.
That's great.
You got it.
What's the next thing?
Consistency is key.
Okay, why is that?
You can't just tell this great brand story once and then call it a day.
Right.
You have to constantly be reinforcing it
Mm-hmm.
across all of your different platforms.
So give me an example of that.
So think about your website,
Mm-hmm.
your social media, posts, your email newsletter.
All of those things need to have the same look and feel.
Right.
Same tone of voice.
So if you're like a fun...
Quirky brand. You want to be quirky with all of your channels.
Exactly.
But then there's this other side of it too, right?
Like the whole digital presence thing. Like
Yeah.
if nobody can find you online, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Exactly. One of the sources was a study on local businesses.
Okay.
And they found that businesses who fully utilize their Google My Business profile saw a significant increase in customer engagement.
Okay, so what is that?
So Google My Business, it's basically this free tool that lets businesses manage their online presence across Google.
So it's like your address, your phone number.
Yeah, your hours, photos of your products.
Like if you're a restaurant, you can put your menu up there.
Exactly. It makes it so easy for people to find you and learn about your business.
Right.
It's a no-brainer.
So definitely do that if you haven't already.
If you haven't already.
Yeah.
So
we've got the story. We're consistent and people can find us. But how do we actually start building a community around our brand?
Okay, so this is where things get interesting.
This is my favorite part.
It's all about user-generated content.
Okay, user-generated content, what is that?
It's essentially when your customers create and share content related to your brand.
Okay.
Like, think about people sharing their experience with a brand on social media,
Right.
posting reviews,
Yeah.
even creating tutorials or guides related to your products.
So it's turning our customers into advocates.
Exactly.
They're creating content for us.
Yeah.
We don't even have to do anything.
Well, you still have to do some things,
Okay.
but it's a great way to leverage the power of your community.
Give me an example of somebody that's doing this well.
GoPro.
Okay, GoPro. Yeah.
They've built a massive community by encouraging their customers to share.
Incredible videos shot with their cameras.
Right, and they've become synonymous with...
Extreme sports and adventure and all that stuff.
Absolutely, and they're getting all this free content,
Right.
and it creates this sense of belonging.
And shared passion among their users.
It's like a club.
It is like a club.
But we can't just rely on our customers to create all of our content.
Oh, no, of course not.
We have to do some of the work ourselves.
You have to tend to the garden,
Right?
water it, nurture it, and keep it thriving.
Okay, what are some ways that we can do that?
Creating valuable content.
Okay.
Running targeted ad campaigns. Maybe hosting online events or webinars.
So constantly engaging.
Constantly engaging.
With our audience,
Yeah.
making sure that they feel heard and seen.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got to be authentic, but we also have to evolve
Right.
because things change.
Things are always changing.
And we want to stay ahead of the curve.
Absolutely. One author we read compared branding to a river.
Interesting.
Right.
It's be flowing.
Flowing, adapting to the curves and bends.
But it's always going towards the same destination.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what's the main thing that our listeners should take away from all of this today?
Building a strong brand isn't a one-time project. It's an ongoing conversation. And it's about creating that authentic experience that resonates with your audience.
consistently delivering on your promises, and being present in those digital spaces where your customers are.
All right. Well, this has been great.
Thanks for taking this deep dive with us.
My pleasure.
And we will catch you guys next time.
See you later.